Hello everyone, my name is Pawan Chauhan. So today we are going to discuss what is Angular module and component. So let's start with the Angular module first. So what is module? In Angular, mm, a module is a mechanism to group uh, components, pipes and services that are related in such a way that can be combined with other module to create an application. An Angular application can be thought of as a puzzle where each piece or each module is needed to be able to see the full picture. So another analogy to understand the Angular module is classes. In a class we can define public or private methods. So the public methods are the API that other parts of our code can use to interact with, uh, while the private method are implementations. So details that are hidden inside the private methods. In a same way, a module can hide the components, directives and pipes and services. The exported elements are meant to be used by other module, while the uh, other that are not exported are hidden, just used inside the module itself and cannot be directly accessed by other module of our application. So the next point is types of modules. So there are two types of module. Number one is root module and second is a feature module. uh, in the same way, that in a module we have one root component and many possible secondary components. In an application we only have one root module and zero or many feature modules. To be able to bootstrap our application, Angular need to know which one is the root module. An easy way to identify a root module is by looking at the import property of its ng module decorator. So if the module is importing the browser module, then it's a root module. If instead of importing the command module, then it is a feature module. So the next point is what is Angular components. So components are the main building blocks of Angular application. Each component consists of the following four files. Number one is an HTML template that declares what render on the page, or second one is a TypeScript class that defines the behavior. Number three is a CSS selector that defines how the components is used in a templates, and number fourth is optionally CSS style applied to the template. So ways to create a component. There are two ways to create Angular component. First one is by using Angular CLI and the second one is manually. So to create components we need to install the Angular CLI first, and then in that we have to create an Angular workspace with the initial application. So let's discuss uh, creating component using the Angular CLI. To create a component using the Angular CLI, from a terminal window, navigate to the directory containing your application, and and after that run the ng generate component, and in diamond bracket the component name command, where the component name is the name of your new component. By default, this command creates the following four files, that is directory name after components, a component file, that is component name dot component dot ts, and template file, that is component name dot component dot html, a css file, that is component name dot component dot css, and testing specification file, mm, that is component name dot component dot spec dot ts, and next is a css file, that is component name dot component dot css, and second way is manual creation of component. So that was about the Angular component and Angular module. Thank you.